The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. The willingness to learn is a choice. A quote by Brian Herbert. I welcome you all for the learning session on pension. Pension is one type of retirement benefits which the employer provides to his employee. There are two types of pension, commuted and uncommuted. When the pension is received at regular intervals or as monthly installments, it is known as uncommuted pension. And when it is received as a lump sum amount, it is called commuted pension. Uncommuted pension is fully taxable for both government and non-government employees. But commuted pension received by government employees is fully exempted and it becomes partly taxable depending on the gratuity received or the gratuity not received by the employee. The provisions of pension can be well understood with this illustration. Mr. A retires on 30th June 2019 and his salary was fixed at rupees 20,000 per month and pension rupees 10,000 per month. The pension and salary are due on the first day of every month. Now we have to find out the taxable pension and taxable salary in the following cases. The first case is Mr. A is assumed to be a government employee getting half of pension commuted at rupees 2 lakhs. Here taxable salary will be 80,000 because Mr. A retires in the month of June. And in the month of July, that is on 1/7/2019, he will receive the salary for the month of June. Hence, his taxable salary will be for the period 1/4/2019, which is the beginning of our previous year, till 1/7/2019, which sums up to 80,000. And his pension will be due from 1/8/2019 till our previous year ending, which is 31/3/2020. Now in this case, Mr. A receives two types of pensions. One is commuted and the other one is uncommuted. Uncommuted will be 10,000 per month into half into 8 months, which comes up to 40,000. Whereas his commuted pension will be nil because he is a government employee, and as per the provisions, government employees' commuted pension is fully exempted. The second case, assuming Mr. A as a private employee and that he gets 1/3 of his pension commuted at rupees 4,20,000 and if he also receives a gratuity. The taxable salary will be the same as of the previous case and his pension will also be due from 1/8/19. Here again, Mr. A has two pensions. One is he gets commuted pension and the other is uncommuted. Commuted pension he receives is 1/3, which means uncommuted pension is 2/3. And we know that uncommuted pension is taxable for all employees. So, uncommuted pension which is taxable will be 10,000 into 2/3 into 8 months, which will give you 53,333. Now, about the commuted pension, since this employee, Mr. A, receives gratuity along with the pension, the provision is the taxable commuted value will be actual minus 1/3 of the commuted value of pension will be exempted. Now, how do we find out this exemption? The question says Mr. A gets 4,20,000 rupees as commuted pension, which is 1/3, which is 1/3 commuted value is 4,20,000. Now you find out what is the total value of pension. So the total value or the full value of pension will be 12,60,000, which is nothing but a simple cross multiplication here. So the full value of pension is 12,60,000, and according to the provision, if an employee receives gratuity, then the exemption of pension will be 1/3 of the full value of the commuted pension. So here it is 4,20,000. Therefore, the taxable commuted value will be actual amount received, that is 4,20,000, minus the exemption already found out, which is 4,20,000. So which gives us nil. Hence, the taxable values for Mr. A, if he is a private employee and he gets a commuted pension along with a gratuity, then the taxable values are 80,000 salary, 53,333 will be uncommuted pension, and nil value of commuted pension becomes taxable. So totally it is 1,33,333. The third case, if Mr. A commutes his pension in the month of February 2020 and 1/4 of his pension is commuted, which gives him 5 lakhs, and he does not receive any gratuity from the company. In this case also, the taxable salary is the same as the case A, and his pension is due from 1/8/19. Now, since there is a month given, which is February 2020, that is the commutation of pension is happening in Feb 2020. So, from 1/8/2019 to 1/1, that is 1st of Jan 2020, there is no commutation. Commutation happens only in the month of Feb. So, commuted value of pension will be only for the months of February and March, which is 2 months. The other months, other 6 months will be uncommuted pension. So, uncommuted pension is 10,000 into 6 months. Totally it is 60,000. Now you should understand till 1/1/20 there is no value of pension commuted. Until 1/1/20 the whole pension is uncommuted pension only. Now coming to the commutation part, that is the commutation happens in the month of Feb. So, Feb and March, 2 months, Mr. A receives commuted pension. And even here it says, In Feb 20, Mr. A commutes only 1/4 of the pension, which means 3/4 is uncommuted. I repeat, even though Mr. A gets a pension commuted in the month of Feb 2020, the question says only 1/4 is commuted, which means 3/4 is uncommuted. Hence, the taxable value of uncommuted pension will be 10,000 into 2 months into 3/4, which gives you 15,000. Now coming to the 1/4 of the commuted value, you will find out the full value of pension like the case B. So full value of pension here is 20 lakhs. And Mr. A does not receive any gratuity. So the exemption will be half of the total value of pension, which is 10 lakhs here. Hence, taxable commuted value will be the actual value, which is 5 lakhs that he has received as commuted pension, minus the exemption. In this case, the exemption is 10 lakhs. But we cannot claim 10 lakhs as exemption because the exemption cannot be more than the actual value. The actual value is 5 lakhs. And so the exemption cannot be more than 5 lakhs. And so even though the exemption that we have calculated is 10 lakhs, we write only 5 lakhs, which gives us nil taxable commuted value. So for Mr. A, the taxable values will be 80,000 salary, 60,000 uncommuted value of pension, that is till 1/1/20, 15,000 uncommuted value of pension. This is for the 2 months where commutation has happened, but only quarter of the value is commuted. Plus nil will be the commuted value of pension. Totally 1,45,000 becomes taxable for Mr. To summarize, pension can be a periodic or a lump sum payment. Uncommuted pension are periodical payments taxable for all employees, be it government or non-government. Commuted pension are lump sum payments, and these are fully taxable for government employees but partly exempted or partly taxable for others, which is based on the gratuity received or the gratuity not received. Thank you.